Do you remember the sheer agony of watching your team's Super Bowl aspirations crumble, not because they weren't good enough, but because their biggest stars were constantly on the sideline? It's a gut-wrenching feeling, like seeing a perfectly tuned Ferrari stuck in the garage with a flat tire. That's precisely what happened to the San Francisco 49ers in 2024, and now as they look to redeem themselves in 2025, one glaring question looms large. Can their two undisputed offensive titans, Christian McCaffrey and Trent Williams, finally stay healthy and stop derailing a championship-caliber roster? The 2024 NFL season for the San Francisco 49ers was supposed to be a coronation. Fresh off a dominant 2023 campaign that saw them reach the Super Bowl, expectations were sky-high. This was a team overflowing with talent, a well-oiled machine poised to make another deep run. Instead, what unfolded was a catastrophic medical report. The 49ers' season wasn't merely disappointing, it was devastated by injuries, leading to a dismal 6-11 record and, shockingly, a last-place finish in the NFC West. This wasn't just bad luck, it was a plague that swept through the locker room, sidelining key players week after week. Mo Moton of Bleacher Report, a voice keenly attuned to team dynamics and vulnerabilities, highlighted the critical flaw that doomed the 49ers' Super Bowl hopes, the injury susceptibility of their most indispensable stars. Moton's assessment rings with brutal truth. If McCaffrey and Williams are spectators for long stretches like last year, expect San Francisco to finish with a sub-.500 record. He went on to warn the 49ers' backups at running back and left tackle won't be enough to carry them to the playoffs. Think about that for a second. This isn't about depth issues across the board. It's about the sheer, irreplaceable impact of two generational talents. When Christian McCaffrey and Trent Williams are off the field, the entire offensive ecosystem of the 49ers fundamentally changes. Their absences weren't just dents, they were gaping holes that no amount of patchwork could fully cover. In 2024 alone, these two offensive cornerstones collectively missed a staggering 20 games, a staggering number that directly correlates with the team's plummet from contention. Let's talk about why these two players are so critical. Christian McCaffrey isn't just a running back, he's a true offensive weapon, a unicorn in the NFL. In 2023, when he was largely healthy, McCaffrey was an Offensive Player of the Year candidate, leading the league in rushing and serving as an invaluable receiving threat out of the backfield. He played 15 games or more, showcasing his unparalleled ability to change the game with every touch. His dual-threat capability forces defenses to constantly guess, opening up opportunities for the entire offense. When he's not on the field, the run game loses its explosiveness and the passing game loses a vital safety valve and mismatch nightmare. Unfortunately, 2024 was a stark contrast. McCaffrey suffered a calf/Achilles injury in training camp that lingered, followed by a PCL injury in Week 12 against the Buffalo Bills. These ailments limited him to a mere 4 games for the entire season. 4 games. It's an almost unfathomable statistic for a player of his caliber and contract. He's been diligently rehabbing this offseason, with optimistic reports from minicamp, even stating he feels great. But until he proves he can sustain that health over a full 17-game slate, the apprehension will remain. Then there's Trent Williams, the undisputed best left tackle in football, a walking, talking dominant brick wall. At 37 years old, Williams continues to defy Father Time, routinely putting out all-pro caliber performances when he's on the field. In 2023, he too played 15 games or more, showcasing his elite pass blocking and run blocking prowess. He is the anchor of the 49ers' offensive line, providing crucial protection for the quarterback and carving out lanes for the running backs. His absence doesn't just affect one player. It ripples across the entire offensive front, undermining the team's ability to run their dynamic scheme effectively. In 2024, Williams battled a persistent ankle injury that sidelined him for the final 7 games of the season. His absence left a gaping void on the left side of the offensive line, impacting everything from pass protection to the ground game. Williams has recently expressed his desire to play into his 40s, a testament to his passion and dedication, but his 2024 injury history serves as a stark reminder of the physical toll of the game. Both McCaffrey and Williams were named to the first-team All-Pro roster in 2023, a testament to their individual dominance when healthy. This isn't about a decline in skill, it's about the unforgiving reality of football's physical demands. Despite their advanced ages by NFL standards, they remain at the absolute pinnacle of their respective positions, often considered the best in the league when healthy. The stark contrast between their 2023 and 2024 seasons is truly jarring. In 2023, they were the engines that drove the 49ers' offense to Super Bowl 58. In 2024, their collective absence turned that engine into a sputtering mess. The 49ers missed the playoffs for the first time since 2020, a direct consequence of not having these two titans on the field. The equation for the 49ers in 2025 is deceptively simple, yet incredibly complex. If McCaffrey and Williams can stay healthy, the 49ers have one of the best, most explosive rosters in the entire NFL. They possess the talent, the coaching, and the organizational structure to contend for a Super Bowl. But that if is the 600-pound gorilla in the room, constantly threatening to derail their ambitions. The road ahead, redemption, resilience, and the Super Bowl dream. The 49ers are heading into 2025 with a clear mandate: stay healthy. The NFC West is wide open, with the Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, and Seattle Seahawks all looking to seize control. For the 49ers to reclaim their rightful place at the top of the division and once again compete for a championship, the health of Christian McCaffrey and Trent Williams isn't just a factor, it's the number one key. Their redemption in 2025 hinges on their resilience, their ability to navigate the brutal demands of an NFL season, and perhaps a bit of good fortune. The entire organization, from the coaching staff to the training room, will be hyper-focused on keeping these two legends on the field. If they can achieve that, the 49ers' Super Bowl window, which seemed to be shrinking, will once again be flung wide open. So, what do you think? Can Christian McCaffrey and Trent Williams defy their recent injury history and lead the 49ers back to Super Bowl contention in 2025? Or is relying so heavily on two aging, albeit legendary, players a recipe for disaster? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're rooting for a healthy 49ers squad, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest insights and breakdowns.